Welcome to classes at the Burdo Culinary Arts Center. Our 22,000 square foot building, dedicated solely to the Culinary Arts Department, includes 3 classrooms, 4 teaching kitchens, and the popular Culinary Cafe and Bakery, open to the public and operated by our students and instructors year-round. The Burdo Culinary Arts Center, completed in 2012, was made possible by Sonoma County voters who funded this $20 million investment through a bond measure in 2002. This state-of-the-art facility is unique among community colleges and is located in California's wine country, where food, wine, and tourism are the foundation of our economy. First, let's talk about technology. Tablets, smartwatches, cell phones, and laptops all are outstanding tools and learning devices if used correctly and safely around food and beverage. Our technology policy at the Culinary Arts Center is based on both food safety and standard classroom etiquette. Cell phones and wristwatches are not permitted in the labs and classrooms. If use of a timer is necessary, it may be clipped onto your uniform. Each classroom and lab is equipped with a cell phone caddy to enable cell phone access when permitted by your instructor. Remember, always wash your hands after touching your phone. Now, let's talk trash. Students, faculty, and staff in the Burdo Culinary Arts Center play a crucial role in the success of the college's zero waste diversion goals. You will see recycling, compost, and trash disposal cans placed in key areas throughout the building. Each lab class will have a student in charge to facilitate our disposal program. We wash our hands often at the Culinary Center. Our paper towels are compostable, and compost-only bins are stored next to the hand-washing sinks. Other compostable items include food scraps and parchment paper, coffee grounds and filters, and deli papers and bags. All indoor disposal cans are lined with a clear can liner. Do not place items in any unlined can. Please note that the clear trash can liner is not compostable. Look for the recycling symbol on the item before using the blue cans. Approved recyclable materials must be clean to be accepted by our disposal company. Rinse out all containers and remove the lids first. Lids can be placed in with the recycling. Safely dispose of sharp can lids by inserting the lid inside the can and then pressing in the can so the lid cannot escape. Compact, or squish together, the recycling whenever possible. Boxes must be flattened. Items include milk cartons and plastic containers, aluminum cans and foil, glass containers, and uncoated cardboard. Wax-coated produce boxes are not recyclable. Neither is the clear trash can liner. At the end of each lab class, students are responsible to remove all types of waste from their lab areas to the outdoor garbage enclosure. Place the contents in the appropriate dumpster. Only the contents of the compost and recycling bins are placed in their respective dumpsters, not their clear can liners. Bring the liner back inside if it can be reused. If the liner cannot be reused, it goes in the trash dumpster. Pick up and properly dispose of anything you may have dropped. Be sure the dumpster lids are closed and the gates are in the locked position. Return the indoor waste cans to their proper locations, and remember to always reline all the cans for the next lab class. Now let's look at our scullery. At the start of each lab class, students will set up their scullery. In the 3-compartment sink, there's a wash sink with hot, soapy water, a sink for cool rinse, and a sanitizing sink. Sanitizing concentration instructions are posted. Test strips are supplied and strength should be tested during class. Start up the sanitizing machine by first closing the inside drain, then press autofill. When filling is complete, turn on the machine. Do not ever use force on any part of the sanitizing machines. Ask your instructor if you're not sure. At the end of each lab class, students are responsible for complete shutdown of their scullery and putting everything away. Drain the 3-compartment sinks one at a time. Scrub the sinks. Take extra time with the wash sink. Rinse and squeegee the stainless backsplashes. Refill the dish soap containers. At the sanitizing machine, first scrub all sides of the sink strainer and run it through the sanitizing machine. Scrub the sink basin with soap. Drain the dish machine and spray out all of the strainers. Scrape if necessary. There are 2 strainers inside the machine and 1 below the machine. Rinse out the sink and squeegee the stainless steel surfaces. When completely shut down and everything is put away, turn off the fan and the lights. This proper cleaning and shutdown must be completed at the end of every class. Each scullery is equipped with a blue linen service bag and a rack. Only white towels or restaurant table linens are placed in these, which will be picked up by our linen company. Each lab class should obtain a bundle of towels and a blue linen bag from the upstairs laundry room. At the end of each class, students are responsible to deliver the blue linen bag to the laundry room. Remember, only white towels and restaurant table linens go in the blue bags. No uniforms, no aprons, no scullery shirts. Let's talk about our building's organization and operations. The Burdo Culinary Arts Center is a large and complex operation. Many classes and instructors are sharing lab areas throughout the semester. Food product is ordered and tied to each class's curriculum, recipes, and class fees. It is imperative to each class's success that equipment is maintained, kept clean, and returned to its proper place. Please note, food product purchased for a class must only be used by that class. Each class is assigned areas for their food product in walk-in, dry storage, and freezer areas. Be very careful when pulling product for your class. You must only pull from your class's designated area or from the central or all classes stock area. Kitchens are stocked with the general dry spices needed for classes. Refill the containers from central dry storage when empty. Only the labeled spice containers are to be kept in this classroom stock. By the end of each class, or right after use, wipe down any equipment used, such as mixers, Robocoups, or Vitamix blenders. All hand tools should be properly washed and sanitized and returned to their place. In a commercial kitchen, many items are stored in cambros. At Burdo, you will find staple items are stored with white printed labels. When empty, cambros with the white printed labels should be cleaned and when dry, refilled. They should be returned to the dry storage area for inventory and restocking. Green tape used to label and date product in any container should be removed before washing and storing. All green tape should be removed. Unlabeled cambros are air-dried on the lower shelves before stored by size. Empty milk crates should be placed by the receiving door on the first floor near the elevator. The empty torch propane tanks should be placed in the labeled container in central dry storage next to where the new and full propane tanks are stored. Empty dish machine chemical containers must be fully rinsed out and disposed of as trash. They cannot be reused or recycled. At cleanup and shutdown of your lab areas, everything should be clean and properly stored. Workbenches and carts must be cleaned and sanitized. Stovetops are to be scrubbed or wiped down. Prep sinks and hand washing sinks are cleaned and free of debris. Kitchens, dry storage, and walk-in refrigerators should be swept. Periodically, as needed, your class will replace the foil drip pans. Any spills should be cleaned up. Waste disposal protocol should be completed. Linen service bag protocol should also be completed. During the final days of a class, students will perform assigned lab reset tasks. Each class is expected to return all their areas to the clean and organized status from the first day of class. Dry storage and walk-in spaces should be clean and empty. So, the first time you enter the lab kitchens and storage spaces at the Burdo Culinary Arts Center, take a close look. Take note of the clean and organized status of the lab kitchen and other areas. Identify where tools belong and how they are stored. Always leave your lab class as clean as you found it, or better yet, even cleaner. The culinary operations staff and instructors take tremendous pride in our program and our facility. We hope you will share in this pride and join with us in keeping our kitchens and classrooms in first-class shape.